Have you ever found yourself going along with the crowd just to avoid standing out, or staying stuck in a routine even when it's not working? These are examples of mental defaults, those automatic patterns that shape our decisions without us even noticing. But here's the thing, breaking free from these defaults can be the key to thinking clearly and achieving your goals. Today, we're diving into some powerful ideas from Parrish's Clear Thinking. We'll uncover the traps of conformity, inertia, and lack of accountability, and I'll show you how to break free. By the end, you'll have practical steps to help you think independently and make better choices. As Warren Buffett said, the fact that others agree or disagree with you doesn't make you right or wrong. Let's learn how to stand firm in our decisions. Escaping the social default. Let's start with the social default. This is our instinct to follow the crowd. It's why we clap at a boring presentation or agree in meetings, even when we have doubts. We do it to avoid discomfort or rejection. This instinct made sense for survival in ancient tribes. But in today's world, it often stops us from thinking for ourselves. Here's the problem. Conformity may feel safe, but it rarely leads to extraordinary results. Take innovators like Steve Jobs. If he'd stuck to the status quo, we wouldn't have the iPhone. As Lou Brock said, "Show me a guy who's afraid to look bad, and I'll show you a guy you can beat every time." Challenging the crowd takes courage, but it's where breakthroughs happen. Here's what you can do. The next time you're in a group discussion, resist the urge to immediately agree. Instead, pause and ask, "What's another way to look at this?" It's not about being contrary. It's about adding value by thinking critically. Start small, and over time, you'll build the confidence to challenge ideas when it matters most. Overcoming the inertia. Default. Now let's talk about inertia. This is our tendency to stick with what's familiar, even when it's no longer serving us. It's why we stay in jobs, habits, or routines that feel good enough, rather than taking the leap towards something better. Sound familiar? Shane shares a story about holding on to an investment for too long, even when the warning signs were clear. Why? Because letting go felt harder than sticking with it. We all do this. It's like keeping a pair of old shoes that don't fit anymore, simply because you've had them forever. But here's the thing. Progress requires movement. Breaking inertia starts with a single intentional step. Small actions create momentum, and momentum creates change. Think about one area in your life where you feel stuck. Maybe it's a project you've been putting off or a habit you've been meaning to change. Commit to one action today. Whether it's making a phone call, scheduling a meeting, or even saying no to something that doesn't align with your goals. Remember, small steps lead to big shifts. Taking ownership with self-accountability. Let's get personal. Self-accountability. This is about owning your actions and outcomes. No excuses, no blaming others. It's easy to say, "It's not my fault." But here's the truth. Taking responsibility is what gives you the power to make things better. Shane shares a pivotal moment when a colleague bluntly told him, "Stop making excuses and get it done." At first, it stung, but that feedback changed his perspective. When you shift from defending your actions to improving them, you unlock real progress. Jeff Bezos once said, "Complaining is not a strategy." And he's right. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, focus on what you can do next. Here's an exercise. Write down one challenge you're facing. Underneath it, list 3 actions within your control that could improve the situation. Then pick one and act on it today. Accountability isn't about perfection, it's about progress. You'll be amazed at how much lighter you feel when you focus on solutions instead of excuses. Building clarity by designing your environment. Finally, let's talk about clarity. If you want to think clearly, you need an environment that supports your goals. Imagine trying to eat healthier, but your pantry is stocked with chips and soda. It's not impossible, but it's an uphill battle. Now imagine replacing those with fresh fruits and veggies. It's a game changer. Your environment can either help or hinder your progress. Want to exercise more? Keep your workout gear visible and ready. Want to read more? Set a book by your bedside. As Shane says, you unconsciously adopt the habits of the people you spend time with. Surround yourself with people and systems that align with your goals. Here's something you can do today. Look around your space and identify one change you can make to support your goals. Declutter your desk, schedule time with an inspiring friend, or set up a simple reminder for the habit you want to build. Small adjustments in your environment can lead to big results over time. So, here's the big question. Which of these defaults, social conformity, inertia, or lack of accountability, is holding you back? And what's one small action you can take today to break free? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. If this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more actionable insights, and share it with someone who's ready to think differently. Remember, clarity starts with courage, and every step you take brings you closer to the life you want. Let's start today. See you in the next video.